Ladies, gentlemen, and every monster, good day and good evening. I'm Nidalos. My book club has resurrected itself from the ashes. I had hoped so anyway. Anyway, this is Monster Camp. It is the sequel to Monster Prom. I got this game because I kickstarted it and got a free copy. I've played it twice since then. First time by my lonesome, and then the second time, it was a cold day in December. And by cold day, I mean it was Christmas, where I played with Necro Junkie and Space Trash. We did it off screen. We did not record or stream any of it because, we wanted to enjoy it for ourselves. And so we did. Anyway, for the stream, I have all the outfit packs unlocked at the moment. I also have the new characters unlocked. I'm going to put this on sexy mode, not super sexy, because I don't know what super sexy involves, but if I happen to get the route that involves this, I don't want to find out yet. We'll leave all these references on because it's base game. And for settings, I've turned on the streamer mode, where it replaces the credit song with a song that is safe to stream. The base song that would have played would have been Champions of Red Wine by the New Pornographers, which, while the developers got the right to put that song on here, we don't exactly have that right. So, that's a thing. Anyway, let's go camping. And for this run, I am actually going to sim a two-player game. There is a short, a medium, and a full game. Holy shit. I didn't know they introduced medium in this one. That's wild. Anyway, I think for this stream, I think I'm going to do a short game. We'll share the controller. Because, well, I'm myself. So, sometimes the game does this, where it'll be a little slow, but don't worry, it'll pick up. Anyway, game, please. Please, game. My god. Alright, game is on. We're good. Ah, Camp Spooky. The stage of some dear summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Because I'm doing a two-player game, but a local two-player game, I'm going to be two characters because I want to test out a certain mechanic and figure out what the fuck it does. Anyway, I got this new character pack. These characters we've seen from the first Monster Prom. I'm going to use this one. Wait, his name is Noodles. Alright, I'm going to pick Noodles. Noodles shall be a he.
Let's do a little dance of joy.
One of the different things is you get to pack your bags before you set out on your adventure. This replaces the pop quiz from Monster Prom, in that this packing your bags is what determines your starting stats. I feel like Noodles would definitely be a fan of Scott Snacks. That's very fun. In order to help feed upon this thing, we're going to give him a spork. That was pretty bold. And also, he likes Bootleg 1. Or Juan, as it turns out. There we go. Now for player 2. I think we're going to go with this one. That is Sawyer. Alright. Leave Sawyer and I'll leave the pronoun as they.
Who? Me?
Alright. We got the Sword of Roar, King of the Lions. Magic Mirror. Satanist Hit. Sudoku Rubik's Cube. Holy shit. Sketchbook. Sock Puppet. Uranium Lipstick. Lemonade Dakimakura. Or Too Many Crosswords. I feel like Sawyer would be a fan of the sketchbook. That's very smart. I also think they would definitely be into the Sword of Roar, King of the Lions. And for kicks, they will probably take the... I'll have them take the Magic Mirror. There we go. One might say that Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 2 weeks away, because we picked the short game, you see. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojiba, 23. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22. A hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse, who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculuster Hewlett Packard, version 1.1. He got an upgrade. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20. A buff blue demon in Warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23. A Death Reaper, doubling as an internet influencer, and who was profoundly in love with life and all of its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression of the right person. If you could only listen to one genre of music forever, what would it be? Well, first run of the game, I ended up picking a choice that ultimately involved going for Joy. There was a different question than this. And in my second run of the game with Necro Junkie and Space Trash, we ended up going for Dahlia, Calculuster, and Damien. So, something tells me that pop is going, either pop or jazz, is going to end up being Milo. We go pop. And something... I am not quite sure what I want to do for what is going to lead me to Aravi. I would assume that lo-fi probably is... I don't know. I'm gonna say Screamo. Okay, so it turns out Pop is Dahlia. Fuck yeah, Noodles, I love pop music. I can't stand people who hate pop music just because it's popular. It's popular because it's awesome, punk. People who hate on pop music for no reason just make me want to punch stuff. But you like pop, so I guess I want to do the opposite of punching you. I can't wait to not punch you at camp. And then, okay, so it turns out that Screamo is Joy. Oh, he likes Screamo too, Sawyer. It's one of my favorite genres. A lot of people aren't into Screamo because they think it's too angry and satanic. I mean, I'm a witch and a stressed out one at that, so angry and satanic is kind of soothing me a lot of the time. Hey, maybe some cool Screamo mixtapes to listen to while I'm at camp. Maybe we could listen to some of them together. We only had 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So, we have 2 weeks. That means we have exactly 1 camping experience to deal with. Or 1 campfire experience, rather.
Existence is pain.
I also like how Noodles sounds a lot like Meatwad. It's great. Anyway, so, Meatwad isn't very smart. Or creative for that matter, but he's very fun. The symbols are as follows. The XD face is fun. The smoochy face is charm. XD being the one up here. This is the lake. Camp Dome is where you get your charm. The guy with sunglasses is bold. That's the manor. If you go to Scout HQ, which is down here, that is creativity. And fun and smarts is going to the woods and, you know, doing that thing. Anyway, we're going to go to the woods. While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. And Noodles is sitting on top of a bear. Amazing. Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and also really into Vaporwave for some reason. You gain +2 smarts from your dope conversation with the Vaporwave god. Later, you find Dahlia punching a rock. This would normally be pretty standard, but you realize her expression is a shade of sadness. You go ask if she's okay. Let's take a look at something real quick here. Okay, not what I expected. Actually, I'll leave it on there for now. She's not. Oh, hi, Noodles! Oh, it looks like she has her anime outfit on. That's great. You must be wondering why Dahlia and Akino are not in my usual cheerful disposition. I know you all expect me to keep morale high, as I am the unquestionable leader of this camp army of ours. You have literally never seen her as that, but you're not about to interrupt her.
Best summer ever!
You see, I've been lately enjoying the many pleasures of summers and closer to my whole goal of having the best summer ever. But might all of these pleasures be making me weak in the process? I was so focused on summer when before my only season used to be conquest season. I think we all know what the problem is. It's Damien. Yeah, my whole thing used to be being Damien's rival, conquering 8th Circle Hell and all that. But summer camp has opened my eyes. Damien is, like, super lame. That idiot has 0 survival skills. I saw him checking a tree's bark to find the nearest McDonald's. He's the silverest of the silver spoons. It's disheartening. I cannot see that Wimp as a rival anymore. But a healthy rivalry is an essential part of a warlord's structure to remain strong. I know this because I've watched all kinds of informational documentaries on being strong, such as Dragon Ball and Naruto. I think one of those was even filmed by Michael Moore. So I got worried that I would become weak by having no rival. I started punching this rock in hopes that we become sworn enemies, but it's not working. You tell Dahlia you'll become her rival. A rivalry to remember. Nah, you're just saying that so we can build some sort of sexual tension. I don't blame you. Anyone would leap at the chance if it meant they get a spoonful of this buff, beautiful blue bod. But enemies to lovers sounds like more of an Aravi or a Joy thing. Not my jam, though. Sorry. That sucks, but if Dahlia's not into sexual tension or rivals, maybe she's into intimacy, trust, and eventually sexual tension with good friends who help her in an hour of need. Alright. So. Okay. We have choices to make here. Don't overthink it. Jump headfirst into it, punch first person who crosses your path let utterly blossom over time, or you suppress enemies level by far. But what if you had a rival that was a horrible creature that had 14 Damians? That may level the playing field. Jesus. Okay, so the objective of this game is to pick the correct option, but the correct option is based on your stats. So I feel like this is either going to be creativity or smarts? I don't know. First one might be a boldness thing, I think. I think we're going to ask her to punch the first person she sees. Oh shit, it was bold. Dahlia takes your word for it. When she hears some footsteps at her back, she punches before even looking. But the punch is stopped in a very anime way. It's a very athletic water nymph. Their eyes lock. Hey you have no right to punch that rock. That rock was my rival. Dahlia is smitten, but not romantically. Somehow you can tell she's smitten in a platonic rival way. They have a hella anime fight. Punches are thrown, techniques are used. They even shout the names of their attacks out loud. Kick of the Rising Salmon! The nymph screams while throwing the sickest kick ever. Whoa! Well, I join in my techniques too. Headbutt of the Rising Dahlia. That's also a kick, but who are you to judge? You're not half bad. You're not bad either. The name's Dahlia. Nice to fight you, Dahlia. I'm Daphne. Daphne the nymph. I'll admit, that rising salmon was kinda cool. But I could be in a heartbeat, you know? Ah, sure. And that headbutt of the rising Dahlia. I must admit, I've never seen such a headbutt done with your leg. So, you know, we could, like, totally fight any other day. Not that I care. No, me neither. But I mean, I'm free on Wednesdays, and fighting you would be better than doing nothing. If you're not, like, busy fighting anyone else. Nah, I lost my rival recently. It's a funny story. Nothing important. What? Me too, girl. Okay, truth time. I was just testing that rock as a rival. My real rival moved on to a new story arc with a new, more powerful rival. Your former rival sounds like a douche. Word. My only other prospect was transitioning to a reluctant, tsundere, grumpy ally, but fuck it, I was born for rival life. I feel you, my former rival moved on to the story arc of becoming a useless wimp. But hey, I'm only rival platonically, okay? I prefer to be clear up front. Nah, me too. Rivals lovers is not my thing, which all just punches in direct self-growth. Anyway, this is my number if you want your ass beaten any day. We'll see whose ass gets beaten. Sure, Dahlia, we'll see. And then she leaves in a way that's so epic that you can actually hear what sounds like a bitchin' anime song.
Let's seize the summer!
Let's see summer. Yeah! Dahlia is back! Thanks, Noodles! Dahlia hugs you. The strength of her hug gives you +2 charm, and the intense J-pop in the background gives you +1 boldness.
Today
Okay.
might turn out okay.
Alright. So Sawyer is not as... was a little bit smarter than Noodles was, but not as fun by a long shot. They're going to the pool. That day at the lake, you started a super soaker fight that turns to an all-out war. The enemy team manages to capture the northern section of the lake, but you take a few of their members hostage and learn their empire's weakness. You lead a full-scale infiltration. Thousands of soldiers get totally soaked. Trademark. It's a bloodbath. After several hours, the enemy team surrenders, and you gain +2 fun from the peace treaty. Yay! Later, you're looking around for Joy. You just finished reading her copy of How to Be a Slightly Better Friend Despite Your Suffocating Horniness by Dr. Hugh G. Boner, MD. You see Joy nearby. Looks like she has her D&D outfit on. She's quietly reading, and you learn that it's rude to interrupt. So you give the book back and turn to go. Yay, he showed basic respect to your friend. Wait, Sawyer, that's it? You're just gonna leave without introducing absurd high-stakes shenanigans?
Duty calls.
Come on, don't be shy. You're always inciting the anger of dark evil forces, and I always save you thanks to my magical powers and impeccable leadership skills. You tell Joy that you don't really have any urgent misadventures going on. Ever since you stabbed that ghost in the face last week, things around camp have been pretty chill. Oh, well, I guess that's good. I mean, it's not like I was hoping you were possessed by eldritch horror so I could cleanse you and save the world from a primal evil. In fact, I'm happy you're not interrupting me with life or death narrative stakes. I was technically supposed to be taking the summer off, so I guess I'll, relax. Joy's so cute, and also low-key workaholic. You remind her that she defeated Dimitri and Morty's plan to poison the water supply last week. That was enough heroics, right? Sawyer, you're totally right. Dimitri and Morty are my closest official nemesis. We should head over to rival camp right away.
Let's save the world.
We can spy on Dimitri and Morty and make sure they're not plotting the end of the world or the rise of the dark side or anything like that. Great idea, Sawyer. Not what you meant, but whatevs. You follow Joy to rival camp, and you two hide out in the bushes. Right away, you spot Dimitri and Morty. Check out those fiendish, muscular villains. They're clearly planning some kind of evil scheme. Just look at them. They're using that sword to make adorable origami animals? Yep, Morty and Dimitri are doing some adorable, and maybe deadly, arts and crafts. Before long, they move on to the next BFF activity. Grooming an alpaca. Dimitri put a party hat and a poncho in alpaca, and Morty is busy weaving beads into its mane. They're having so much fun. Okay, I know it doesn't look like they're being evil, but what if that's a sacrificial alpaca? Maybe they're either preparing to sacrifice it in some kind of evil ritual. Then you watch these two shirtless goofballs cook up some homemade raspberry jam. Somehow they fashion some fancy jelly beards and then wear the beards. Sticky but sexy. This is so frustrating. I can't tell if these two are doing evil deeds or just being stupid. Now look like you told Leia that really there's no evil to defeat. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Sawyer, what do you think? How do you tell if Morty and Dimitri are actually being evil? Well, okay. Dimitri, Morty, idiots, stupidity is clearly a different language. How do you interpret who's fluent in stupidity? I feel like that's probably a smart thing. This movie's taught you well. If those two are evil, they'll burst into a classic villain song sooner or later. I feel like that hinges on creativity, probably. In fact, I'm more comfortable with that one than the language one. Oh shit. An evil villain song? I don't know, Sawyer. That sounds kind of off genre, but I guess Dimitri and Morty skew more musical than I do. Wait, holy shit, I think I hear highly singable music? Where is that music even coming from? Let's go check it out. You and Joy stealthily sneak closer. Sure enough, you catch Dimitri and Morty breaking out into a classic Disney villain song. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, my friend, covered in raspberry jam. But I know that these afternoon arts and crafts are a critical part of our plan. Yes, my dear friend, it may seem we're unwise, spending all day in such myth, but I promise these bears, this llama, these cranes will help us to conquer the earth. True, we'll world the world with our cruelty and show off our fuckable buds. We'll shatter our foes with our washboard abs, then make them massage our quads. No one's wicked like us, no one's thicked like us, no one's slimy and cruel and big-dicked like us. Wow, these guys are definitely evil. You've got to stop them. But first, you wait until they finish their song. Interrupting a musical number is just rude. As soon as they complete their final crescendo, you and Joy jump out of the bushes. It's time for some motherfucking heroism.
Let's save the world.
Gotcha, boys. I knew you two are playing a very evil and very convoluted scheme, so Sawyer and I are just going to vanquish you now and save you the trouble. Pfft, yeah, right. We're not evil. We're just sexy. You only think we're evil because we're so physically attractive. Happens to me all the time because my invisible cum gutters. To be fair, your cum gutters are impressive, but I'm completely sure you two are in the midst of an evil plot. I heard a little song just now, so don't try to deny it.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Curses, we've been fooled again by the classic villain trope of singing a song that communicates your evil intentions. Damn my perfect pitch and love of rhyming. You and Joy beat the shit out of Dimitri and Morty. It's violent and not funny at all. Are they dead? Who cares? Yay, you won.
You would make an interesting.
Woo, that was fun. Now I've gotten some work done, I can finally relax. Why spend the day together, Sawyer? Just two of us. You hang out with Joy all day, and you two end up singing a romantic ballad in a paddle boat on Lake Under the Starlight. The dope duet gets you +2 creativity, +1 smarts. Fuck yes. Let's trade places. Multiplayer. You can choose whether you do it randomly or you do a challenge. With that said, I am playing by my lonesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the order that just makes it so that the person that went last this time goes first this next time. But good things. Players decide based on likelihood that society will survive. That good thing was completely lifted from existence. Start playing now. Well, I feel like it'd be bad if things got wiped out from existence that were good. So I'm going to pick Sawyer to go first and Noodle second. To camp, evening.
Can we go somewhere quiet for once?
Alright, so Sawyer could use smarts, charm, fun. Why the fuck am I getting French and or Spanish spam emails right now? What the fuck? Okay, enough of that. Anyway. Well, she did just go to the pool for fun, for fun. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to the Camp Dome. That day at the Camp Dome, you all play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava with a twist. The floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Sawyer, your hair looks great. It does. You gain +2 charm from a nice compliment. As your teammate dies in fucking lava. Afterwards, you're hanging out with your #1 summer crush, Joy. It's National Final Reminisce upon the past day, so she's flipping through the pics on her phone with you.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, this is back from Season 3, right after we beat that mutant spider. Faith looks so cute in this one, and look at that awesome Fleetwood Mac t-shirt I'm wearing. That t-shirt is so cool, it was finished from the 78 tour. It's even Nick's blessed her herself. What happened to that shirt? Did I sacrifice it to goddess or something? Oh wait, I remember exactly where I left it. Fuck. Joy makes a mysterious phone call. She starts asking about the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, but the person on the other end of the line is obviously not being chill about it. Listen, Axorax, I know things ended badly between us, but can you please just give me back my Fleetwood Mac t-shirt? I specifically remember leaving it in your evil lair. I know you know which t-shirt I'm talking about. I didn't leave multiple t-shirts in your lair. No, there's definitely no discussion in person. Do not portal here. Suddenly, a magical portal opens. An objectively sexy centipede person emerges, and they are giving off palpably villainous vibes. Joy, baby, I've come to speak with you in person, just like you wanted me to. You look as lovely as that day I wrapped you in my bug silk.
Enough of this.
No, Axorax, I specifically said I did not want to talk to you in person. You're doing that thing again where you gaslight me into spending time with you, which is bullshit. Sawyer, meet my ex Axarax. They're a magical evil centipede back in season 3. I know you look hot, but don't let your guard down. They might control everyone in Philadelphia and try to make all the citizens jump to a pit of centipede venom. Oh, you make me sound so evil, Joy. But that's all in the past now, gorgeous. We should focus on the present. This very important t-shirt debacle. Had a drink a little bit there. Why don't we ditch this third wheel? You and I can go out for coffee and talk it over. Or perhaps we can enjoy a romantic dinner. Do any restaurants around serve pre-chewed aphids?
Ugh.
Axarax, if I go get one coffee with you, do you promise to immediately hand over the shirt? Show me the shirt right now before I waste my time. Oh, yes. Let me check the inside of my carapace. Oops, silly me. Looks like I forgot to bring the shit. Guess we'll have to keep hanging out until my portal spell recharges.
Typical.
I've told you so many times I'm not okay with us hanging out because let's end up getting back together as a toxic cycle, but fuck it, really want that t-shirt. XRX is stressing out your potential thick goth GF. Unacceptable. Get that Fleetwood Mac t-shirt for Joy by any means necessary. Well. Right. Set up a black market exclusively for buying and selling Joy's belongings. We'll trade for that t-shirt. I feel like that skews closer to smarts or boldness, which I'm not very high on. Call the police and set out an Ember Alert for t-shirt. Extras can't hide for power of vigilante community. I feel like that might require some charm to pull off. Maybe boldness? I don't know, this is a tough one. Amber Alert. Fuck! Okay. An Amber Alert? Seems like it might be a base public emergency service, but it's better than watching Axarax drink coffee through your proboscis. Let's go. You enjoy going to the police station and file a missing t-shirt report. You describe a t-shirt, beloved, vintage, smells like heavy metal concerts, burning sage. Police officers are concerned. Do you say this was a Fleetwood Mac shirt? It was vintage? Just serious. We're assigned best detective in the case. Yes, it's me, Detective Vic Booty. We're to find that missing shirt, officers. Remember, first 24 hours are most crucial to keeping this case from growing cold. I've sent alerts to all local cell phones, so we can identify t-shirt lovers in the area, and community search parties will begin immediately. Wait, I appreciate the help, but you're misunderstanding. We already know it's Fleetwood Mac shirt. It's my ex-Axarax. True, detective never works off assumptions. We'll get your t-shirt back through the power of production evidence, my dear Joy. 6 hours later. Detective Booty declares that, yeah, Axarax has t-shirt. Duh. You there, bug person. Detective McBooty, FBI. Stop right there. Hand over the Fleetwood Mac shirt and we'll escort you to prison. I don't think so, little detective. For you see, according to Centipede person law, I'm trying to post break up joint custody over this t-shirt. What? No, you're not. Axarax, that t-shirt's mine. I'll fit your lair after we're hooked up. We gotta discuss custody. Suppose you have to sell this in a long, lengthy t-shirt custody battle. The bastard's right, Detective McCree says. Until you get a warrant, we can't touch a hair of that t-shirt's head. Sorry, Joy. My hands are tied. See you during opening litigations, baby.
You're not a big bad.
What a
You're still
fucking
very
nightmare.
bad at this.
Sawyer, one of your ideas only makes things worse. Get out of here before I curse you. Joy's mad at you. You lost 3 boldness, and worst of all, you wasted taxpayer dollars on a pointless t-shirt wild goose chase. Shame. Shame upon you. Fuck. Alright, note to self. Amber Alerts are a smart thing. Don't do them. Speaking of creativity. That day in Monster Scouts, you make each other friendship bracelets. Except the Monster Scout leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipients. I guess so, Larry the Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly, though, he's a great conversationalist. He makes you a super heartfelt bracelet and gives you a +2 creativity when you wear it. Fuck yeah. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there will come a day where he's cool enough to be your friend, or at least a romanceable summer fling option. But today is not that day. Later, you find Dahlia sitting with her legs crossed and her palms pressed together. Her pose reminds you of meditation. It all would be very calming. Dahlia wasn't screaming at the top of her lungs. That does it for you. You tap Dahlia on her extremely muscular shoulder and ask what's going on. Oh, hey, Noodles! I was just getting in a scream meditation session. Some of my raw power can't stop training even for a single moment. This year training session was my biggest fears, but a true leader has no fears, which is proof that I need even more training. Speaking of which, being at camp actually opens up some unique training opportunities. I saw this documentary the other day about a warrior who was able to harness the power of nature itself. The warrior studied for years with the toads of Mount Miubuku, and once the toads learned to trust him, they taught him their special jutsu. And all that nature training really paid off in the next documentary, where the warrior defeated King Dragon in the Dark Tournament of Heroes. But to be honest, Noodles, I'm kind of struggling to harness nature's power. I can't find a single wise toad. All the toads I found are idiots. It's so frustrating. I'm surrounded by nature right now, but I just can't figure out how to harness it. Suddenly, Dahlia turns away from you and starts shouting at a nearby tree. Nature! Show me your secret jutsu! I promise I'll only use your power when I need it, like when anyone challenges me for any reason or just whenever I feel it. Giving Dahlia the power of nature sounds kind of terrifying, but also kind of hot, like in a poison ivy tentacle vines way. Help her do it. To gain a power of nature, you must defeat nature. Devour a salad. Or to gain the power of nature, you must be one with nature. Become a salad. Oh god. Well, I suppose we're going for idiotic. That was fun. You tell Dahlia that if she really wants the powers of nature, she's gotta become the most natural thing ever. A salad. Whoa! I never even considered becoming nature. Amazing idea, Noodles. Since this was your idea, it's only fair that you go get my salad bowl with a bunch of salad ingredients. Lettuce and onions and batteries, maybe? I don't eat a lot of salads. You follow Dahlia's instructions to get all the classic salad stuff. Bowl, lettuce, onions, batteries, tuna, farts, and of course Windex for salad dressing. Dahlia sits in the salad bowl. You pour all the ingredients on top of her. You can't tell if salad sitting is a new fetish of yours, or if you just have a crush on Dahlia. Nothing's happening. I don't feel the all-consuming power of nature through from my warrior's veins quite yet. Oh my god! I know why it's not working! Being a salad isn't just about sitting in a bowl of a bunch of normal salad stuff. Salads are made to be eaten! Noodles, you have to eat me! You tell Dahlia that you don't really want to eat her, because you like her, you just had lunch like an hour ago. Please, Noodles, this is the only way, from one warrior to another. I insist that you eat me! You'll do anything to make Dahlia happy. With tears in your eyes, you start to bite her on your muscular, Windex-covered forearm. Suddenly, a deep, mysterious voice calls out. Stop, Blue Warrior! You have shown your commitment to the ways of the salad. We've seen your ambition to become a salad, even if it means death. You and Dahlia turn. Oh boy, a huge bowl of salad has appeared, and it definitely doesn't have a mouth, but it's somehow talking to you. Now, come with me. You must travel to the realm of the salads, where you will master the salad ways. I shall be your mentor on this epic journey full of personal growth. You and Dahlia travel to the realm of salads. It's actually not that different from Earth, except everyone is a salad and they achieved world peace like 150 years ago. The salad mentor is right, though. This is the perfect place for Dahlia to train. You two take on strange challenges by an ancient cryptic master. Tangle with an edgy fruit salad rival who pushes Dahlia to become a stronger salad. And enter an epic salad tournament in which Dahlia wins second place. After about 3 years in the salad realm, you and Dahlia return to camp. Time passes more quickly in the salad realm, so it's only been about 40 minutes in camp time.
I'm one with the salad!
She has a voice line for that. I have become one with the salad. What the fuck? I can't thank you enough, Noodles. I feel different now. Wiser, stronger. Salader, he changed my life forever. Yeah, you helped Dahlia harness nature's power. You also got a kick-ass mango lime salad dressing recipe, plus 2 boldness and plus 1 smarts. Fuck yes. At least somebody's doing well in this run. Everyone choose a fictional character. Share choice out loud to your plays for clicking. I'm gonna say Harry Potter and Luke Skywalker. With Sawyer doing Harry Potter and Noodles doing Luke Skywalker. Lord decide based on which fictional character look like we know how to pitch a tent correctly. Start debating now. Well, Harry probably had to learn. Whereas tents aren't really a thing that Luke had to worry about. So I'm gonna say that Luke goes and Sawyer goes. Nighttime. Noodles. Now this is a mechanic that I wanted to test. So in multiplayer, there are 5 places where you can sit. There's the ones where you can sit with like a group of people. There's Mossman, and then there's this nebulous heart blanket on a log. I don't know what this does, so we're gonna find out. You sit on a log by yourself. Look at you, avoiding romance in a dating sim. Now, the suspense. Will you remain forever alone, or will somebody else take pity on you? The mystery.
I love this dim light.
Alright. Now, the mechanic I want to test is having multiple people sit on a bench. You sit with Noodles. Fuck all this game's romantic interest. No one's as interesting as your pal. You spent the night chatting, realizing how much you have in common, such as playing visual novels in your free time. What a pair of lovable weirdos. You both gain plus 2 creativity and plus 2 smarts. Holy shit. Okay. So that's a mechanic that we should know about. We cannot use our skills when sharing a controller. In fact, you can't use your skills when you're doing multiplayer across the internet. So that makes sense. You can make your choices or take a gamble. Because I unlocked a choice drinking mode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a gamble, since that is likely what Ted is going to have access to when we do our challenge tomorrow. You're waiting all week to this moment, visiting Juan and getting a good drink. Oh, look what the cat dragged in. I have some drinks here for you. It's up to you which ones to drink. Let's see what's behind door number 1. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box? So when you gamble a drink, you take the one you're presented or take the box. I feel like Noodles definitely wants imagination shots. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. When you passed, your prize is the drink you chose. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink? I feel like Sawyer would also drink the full moon. Yeah, no, totally testing your common sense, and you pass your prizes drink you chose. I think this is the same response every time you choose to take the drink. You could do the mystery box and get that instead. Noodles takes imagination shots. Imagination shots! Drinking this will expand your mind, it's pure creativity. The small unicorn is just decorative, but you can eat it if you feel like it.
Let's forget the pun.
That was pure creativity indeed. Sorry, the full moon. The full moon is a very powerful beverage. Not just you, but all of you need to take sips from it carefully. To open your souls to the beautiful moon we have tonight. Its power will shower all of your stats in just a bit.
Oh, this?
Jesus, okay.
Interesting.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. Alright, so full moon's good. Everyone chooses a song. Say your choice out loud to the players for clicking. Feliz Navidad. And happy birthday. Player order is based on how much song lyrics can contribute to survival tips. birthday song has like nothing, and you can at least assume that some part of Feliz Navidad might have some amount of survival tips in it. We're gonna do this order. Morning of week 2. At least Noodles is doing alright. Fuck. Okay. Well. I want to save boldness for Sawyer, so I'm going to have him have some fun. You will head to the lake that you're tan on, but as soon as you get there, it starts to rain. Most of the beachgoers leave, but no. You will enjoy a fun lake day, damn it. You had a really rough morning and you won't let anything else stop you from gaining fun. You aggressively splash in the lake and laugh as loudly as you can. Hoping the clouds to give up on trying to ruin your day. Instead, the lake gets struck by lightning. When you wake up from the electrocution coma, you're on shore, the sun is shining, you have a cool new facial twitch. You win! You gain +2 fun. Wow. You're chilling on the beach, just relaxing, hanging out, being cool. You don't give a fuck. Neither does anybody else, though, because they're all watching Aravi and Dahlia come charging out of the lake carrying some kind of ancient golden idol. Lifeguards! Lifeguards! We need lifeguards! She's in sci-fi get up.
Lifeguard off duty.
Lifeguards. But, we thought it'd be chill at the lake, but everyone keeps yelling lifeguards and it's really harsh on the vibe. Yeah, I hope they don't want us to rescue anything from the lake. If we have a bag of Cheetos, I don't want to lose this precious finger dust. Yes! Rescue us! Protect us from the lake! But you're not in the lake. Unless lake means something completely different to them than it means to us. Whoa, you're right. I mean, honestly, why does it occur to us that call some things lake and other things not lake? Stop doing philosophy. You're lifeguards. Hurry and guard our lives or I'll murder yours. Oh, Ravi, you're not killing anybody until I get a lick of that Cheeto dust. Relax, dudes. Where are you supposed to guard your lives from? The sun is shining, water is calm, near your mouth of lake people are charged down to the shore. The last thing. That's the thing we need guarding from. No way. Those guys are totally chill. I'm glad for the people who steer a sacred golden idol. Hey, shouts one of the lake people. Those are the monsters who stole our sacred golden item. Get them. Oh, man, I think this might be an emergency. Yeah, I swear we watched a training video about this. Yeah, I totally remember not paying attention during a video about this exact situation. Bet the VHS is still in the lifeguard tower. You, Haravi, and Dahlia follow the lifeguards back to their tower. It's not like you've got another option, but the place is full of old tapes. Which one's the right one? As Haravi and Dahlia run frantically barricade the tower against the mob, you spot perfect training video for this situation. Well, hell sell anything to an angry mob. Or, your mom and you, tips trick for doing it the right way. Well,
Your life is in good hands.
we're gonna do it the right way. Oh yeah, of course. We don't need to train to be better lifeguards. We're really great, and also we don't care about self-improvement. The problem is the angry mob. They don't know what they're doing all at all. If they did, they know it's super rude to start a riot when a guy is halfway through his Cheetos. Stu, dude, let's show them the video. That'll make them think about their choices. What a brilliant plan with no potential risk. You help the lifeguards feel their TV outside and pop in the training video. Hi, I'm Mary Berry, and I'm here to teach you how to turn your next riot into an absolute riot. When forming an angry mob, I always find it useful to keep in mind the simple acronym CHAOS. This will help you prepare for your night of wanton destruction. C is for chanting. You can't have a proper riot without chanting. H, A, and O stand for hatred, aggression, offensive language, respectively. And of course, the S stands for snacks. Now a good riot pastry has a flaky crust. A murmur goes through the furious mob of lake people. Hey, says one of them. I know we talked about it, but did anyone actually bring snacks? I was going to, says another one. I was between that and my pitchfork, so I chose a pitchfork. For fuck's sake, Steve, says another one. Why do you even own a pitchfork? We live in a lake. Take it easy, Greg, says Steve, visibly upset. I realize now what a mistake I've made. It won't happen again. Oh, it's okay, says Greg. I think I'm just hangry. This is why snacks are so important during a riot. You can say that again, says Steve. Alright, let's head back to my place to have a bite to eat. If we're still alright after that, we can riot. The crowd cheers at the suggestion, and they all file back into the lake. Only as they leave do you notice that some of them are carrying burning torches somehow? Yes, I'm so happy you were able to teach all those cosplayers true meaning of snacks. Fuck snacks! I'm afraid we tricked them to leave us alone so we can sell his idol and split the reward. I'm happy they're all going to walk into ambushes up in that guy Steve's house. I'm happy I learned the perfect flaky pastry to bake during a riot. Flake. Great. Everyone's happy. Except for the other lifeguard who's asleep with her eyes open. You gain +2 fun, +1 charm.
Fine, let's go.
Alright. And we're gonna go walk into the manor. Sawyer has no boldness. We must rectify that error. That day, you find a mirror in the haunted manor. But instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. Evil you says, you'll never surmount your insecurities. Look at how perfect I am, and look at how flawed you are. Nobody will ever love you. Counterpoint. Many of received flaws are totally fabricated greedy companies looking to make a profit but promising to fix things you literally can't control. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice. You gain 2 +2 boldness because you're amazing just the way you are. You're wandering aimlessly around the camp looking for Joy for a very important reason, completely unrelated to wanting to sweet your cute face when suddenly...
You again?
Sawyer, there you are. I've been wandering on camp looking for you for a very important reason. Well, you know what that means.
The world is at risk again.
The world's going to end! Oh, huh. Guess you didn't know what that meant. There's an asteroid headed right for us, so we don't completely this incredibly complex epic ritual that altered its path. This could be the end for the whole planet. You dive in to help. Things start well. You burn a pentagram to the ground, find a place to tend turtle guardians, and hang strands of garlic for the third sycamore tree. By the time you reach supper, you have to get the entire camp around in circles shrieking and wailing, which, though you have great enthusiasm, seems like nothing can get in your way. What is all this unsanctioned running and screaming? This is strict sanctioned running and screaming, only policy at Camp Spooky. Stop these shenanigans at once. Camp Purpose Weaving, we're performing Magic World to Save World from... If you want to do Magic Save World, you should have done that earlier in the day when I gave everyone a do Magic Save World break.
Seriously?
I didn't need to do Magic Save World then. I need to do Magic Save World now. Young lady, I'm so sick and tired of your generation using magic to solve all your problems. In fact, I'm going to confiscate your magic till you learn how to cope without it. That's ridiculous. Magic and things you just... Wait, what the fuck? Where'd my magic go? Why can't I feel my magic?
This cannot be for
Oh
real.
my gosh, she did it. Camp Director Miss Weaving took away my magic. Now we're going to save the world from this asteroid. Psh, that's an easy one. You know all about stopping asteroids without using magic. All you have to do is... Betray your usually inclusive nature by passing strict legislature preventing the immigration of asteroids to Earth, or treat the cause, not symptom. Cancel the Ricky Martin concert that the asteroid is undoubtedly coming to Earth to attend. Okay. Well, we fucked it earlier and have no boldness or fun. I feel like this is either smart or bold. But if it's bold, we might get fucked. And if we treat the cause, I don't know if that would be considered fun. I think we're gonna ban asteroids. Oof. On the one hand, I hate that kind of narrow Earth first thinking, but on the other hand, in this case, we do actually need to save the Earth. Fine, let's do it. Use universal language of politics, lying. To rush your resolution for the process as quickly as possible until it's brought to the floor for debate. You're passionately explaining that scientists all agree that the meteor is coming to Earth and this is a catastrophic event that could destroy the planet. You speak of mass extinction, extreme weather events that could kill thousands, new diseases are caused by changes in weather, melting the permafrost, a collapse in food production. But no one seems particularly moved by this. Instead, you make up a bunch of bullshit about how the asteroids coming to Earth both lazily soak up welfare and steal jobs from hardworking monsters. Jesus. For good measure, you throw in some additional nonsense about the asteroid intending to do crime some sort of vague and generic way. Somehow, the idea of an asteroid stealing jobs and doing crime is super convincing, when the literal threat of extinction somehow was not. Your law is passed immediately. Huh. This has been a truly weird and depressing journey through the legislature.
Spell, yeah.
But on the upside, no way in hell is an asteroid going to be able to get its visa approved to visit Earth. Indeed, it does not, as the resulting law is completely indecipherable. Oh, Miss Johnson Jojima, I'm impressed that you managed to harness the cruelty and paranoia of our legal system for good. You may have your magic back now. I hope you've learned valuable lesson about the importance of having a backup plan in case your magic is ever unavailable to you. My magic's only unavailable because you took it. The only thing I learned today is how much I hate power-tripping teachers.
You would make an interesting
And how much I like E-Slayer. Whoa, that's a good lesson to be on the right side of. You gain +2 charm, +1 fun. Fuck yes. What we got here? Okay. Not much. This is fine. Alright. The end of week 1 morning has come. Everybody choose something good. Say your choice out loud yours before clicking. Well, because I am simply a 2-player game, this doesn't really matter, so I'm going to end up choosing a option. Choosing Sawyer to go first and Noodles go second. But basically, power based on badass thing. I'm gonna say that being Ted might be a good power. And Doodles, whatever. He's already gotten off lucky.
Today might turn out okay.
Alright. So. Sawyer still needs to take trips into the manor. That day, explore the haunted manor's basement, only to find it has a sub-basement. The sub-basement is full of haunted chairs and a staircase to a sub-sub-basement. The sub-sub-basement is a haunted wine cellar. The sub-sub-sub-basement is a haunted nightclub for ghosts who don't like wine. They serve haunted spirits! Ha! The sub-basement to the 10th power is a subway. You need a foot-long Reuben and continue your travels. You eventually check a walkthrough and find out the haunted mansion can spawn an infinite amount of sub-basements. You only make it as far as the 89th layer, which is a dumb sub-leather room. You gain +2 bonus from the horrors you witness there. You faintly hear what sounds like haunting classical music and murmured whispering. Par for the course at the HM, but then you hear a familiar anime scream. Gah! You're all idiots! We can't open our concert Forgotten Tomb song! They're not cool at all, that's why they've been forgotten! It looks like your friends are in a room surrounded by Victorian ghosts having a party. Your friends look pretty freaked. Are they scared of ghosts? What? No, not at all. We have literal classmates who are ghosts, Sawyer.
Welcome to the witching.
You remember that Damien, Dolly, and I are all in a screamo band called Ventagram. It's pretty fun. Speaking semi-coherently into a microphone is actually a good way for me to relieve stress. The problem is, these Victorian ghosts hired us for their annual temporary return from purgatory party here in the Haunted Manor. We can't decide what to open with. This is gonna make or break the entire concert. The opening number is pretty much the only song anyone will be sober enough to listen to. You can't help but inquire about the logic of spirits from the 1800s hiring a screamo band for your concert. Well, I don't think they have always liked screamo. Being condemned to eternity purgatorial torture tends to affect your aesthetic taste.
What a noob.
Yeah, have some fucking compassion, noob. Anyway, back to business. I agree with Damien. No Forgotten Tomb cover. Best screamo cover is obviously Dangerous One by Ariana Grande.
Typical.
Dahlia, just because you scream the lyrics to Ariana Grande songs doesn't make them screamo.
Fucking metal.
Agreed. Let's do Your Makeup is Terrible by Alaska Thunderfuck. At least 6 of the words of that song are like my entire vocabulary.
Enough of this.
Either of you know what you're talking about. I'm the lead sir, damn it. I can decide what songs we do. Fuck this conversation. I'm setting the amp on fire. Damien, no, it's a rental. You'd better solve this argument before these fairies get sick of your antics and start doing Victorian ghost shit, like throwing you vases and huffing opium. What song should your friends open the concert with? The best song to open anything is an anime opening. The best anime opening is without doubt Girl Angel's Thesis from Evangelion. Oh god. Why would you do this? Get it in the back, Shinji. Oh no. Victorian ghosts are called that because they love Victoria Adams, aka Posh Spice. She was human color of a wannabe. This one is gonna be a little bit harder to interpret what the fuck we're supposed to choose here. I feel like this takes a fucking stretch to make. That might be a creativity thing. And this one, I don't know if that's gonna be smarts or fun or what, but you do Victorian Ghosts. Fuck! Are you high? Why the fuck would you sing Spice Girls at a Screamo concert? We might as well have gone with Ariana Grande. Not super convinced either, but I admit that I don't have any better ideas, because Silver to concert, Damien, it's worth a shot. Fine. Okay. Everybody listen the fuck up. We're Ventagram, we're gonna be singing some Spice Girls songs. How do you like that shit? The ghosts all cheer. Wow, who knew this plan would actually work?
Ventagram forever!
Another singer Victorian, therefore love Victoria Adams. Let's get it ready to rock! Wait, why the hell would you like Victoria? One of the ghosts says. That's very presumptuous. We're much bigger fans of Mel B. Yeah, says another. She's scary Spice, and we're scary ghosts, and representation is very important to us. Hang on, yet another ghost cries. Mel B is hardly the best Mel and Spice Girls. Mel C's Sweaty Spice is clearly superior. She promotes a healthy lifestyle, something we all could have learned from. Maybe if you'd follow her example of Bartholomew, you'd still be alive. You're wrong. Mel B is the best. Mel C is obviously better. This is why nobody fucking likes you, Theodosia. I like Baby Spice, one ghost pipes up. Another strikes him across the head with a wine bottle. A huge bar fight ensues. Oh shit, this is getting out of hand. We should probably leave. No, one of them has me by the arm. Help! Oh god, it's 1890 all over again. A ghost wails. Spice Girls related massacre is exactly what killed everyone here 200 years ago. It's never ending curse.
You're no survivalist.
This was your stupid ass idea, Sawyer. I hope you like being distraction bait. Hey everybody, this Super Muff likes Ginger Spice. Dan throws you into the middle of the fight, and he, Dolly, and Joy run like hell. You barely make it out of the ghostly Spice Brawl alive, and you lose plus 2 bonus plus 1/1. Fuck. Alright, Noodles has a chance. Well, let's send Noodles off the war. You're huddled behind a bullet bunker in the throes of a tail-tagged battle royale against Camp Rival Camp. You're sure this is the end. You live a good life, you think. Next to you is a Camp Rival Camp member, shivering and crying at it and out of ammo. Why guns are a part of tail tag is beyond your comprehension. Is this where we die, Noodles? They sob. Why couldn't Camp Spooky and Camp Rival Camp just make love and not war? You reach for them, as if to bring them to a tender kiss. And as soon as they're in your grasp, you take their tail. Fuck yeah! That gives Sam Spooky the win. Everyone saw your sexy ruse, which also gives you plus 2 charm. Fuck yeah. Later that night, y'all get gussied up for your date with Dahlia. She said she had some intense physical activities planned. Ooga! However, when you go to find her, you're surprised to see her surrounded by a horde of demonic soldiers. Oh, hey Noodles. Listen, I've got bad news. I forgot I volunteered to army sit my buddy General Zaxclar's hellish armies tonight. I'm sorry, I can't dodge responsibility, but I'll make it up to you. Maybe help me watch them tonight? Right now I'm cooking up a nutritious meal of gruel and enemy blood formula. We couldn't get the fresh stuff off short notice, but this powder substitute is pretty... As she is speaking, one of her soldiers pulls meekly on Dahlia's sleeve. Miss General Akino? He says, I gotta go potty. I told y'all to go before you left hell. Fine. Anyone has to go, come with me and bring your trowel to bury your poopies. Noodles, maybe you can figure out a way to entertain the little war machines while I'm gone. They might be able to spend some alone time together. Every day this universe tests your patience. Well, whatever. If it means alone time with Dahlia, you can find a way to distract the giant evil darlings for an hour. What sort of activity should you give the demonic soldiers to do so you and Dahlia can make love, not war? Oh boy. Put some soothing war propaganda on TV to entertain and distract them, or keep them busy by giving them an assignment, a personal essay about their experiences of city pillaging. Well, let's see. Well, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I like the idea of making them right. Oh fuck, it was smart. You run your idea past Dahlia when she returns. Hey, that's a great idea. It's funny, engaging, and educational. My 3 favorite parts about war. I shall put on the video. You tell the soldiers about their assignment. They get really excited and start talking to each other regularly about what the rest of it is going to be about. You're ready to sneak off your buff bay, but the soldiers keep coming up and bothering you too with any questions about the assignment. Mr. Akino, says one. I want to write about the Renaissagi of Femiskra, but as Roth said, he's already doing it. Can we work in pairs? Mr. Akino, do slanderous propagandas of the enemy count as a credible source? Mr. Akino, can we use proper nouns to use assignments such as I, we, and those damned agents of Yahweh? What are y'all asking me for? This is Noodle's assignment. Ask him. Come on, Noodles, we need to help them. Soldiers need lots of affirmation, encouragement, and things like this. They develop good people murdering skills. You just wanted a bone, not do homework. Leave a few more half-assed answers to soldiers, and they finally finish the assignment. Great job, everybody. Now let's see what you cute little adults came up with. I'm a little concerned about your interpretation of the burning of the Temple of Baphomet, Gadril. Wikipedia is not a valid source. And Halfist, your thesis statement isn't clear at all. This is just a drawing of you stabbing an Atlantean. That was not the assignment. Hey, no, it's okay, guys. Don't cry. It's not your fault. Noodles is very unclear in the rules of the assignment. It's all your fault, Noodles. And thanks for the resub, Jess. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Thanks. Don't you know how impressionable brainwashed soldiers are? You have an understanding of pillaging and of MLA formatting. Not gonna spend the rest of the night educating them properly. We'll have to go out some other time. You offer to help, but you've done enough damage. You probably should have paid more attention Miss Panthera's essays on genocide class. You walk off in shame and lose -2 smarts plus 1 fun. Fuck. Well, we might have a chance at all still with Noodles. As for Sawyer, well, I think Sawyer's pretty screwed. Let's find out. And Noodles is going to go for the obvious choice. Sawyer, you finally gathered the courage to ask your beloved to watch me or shower with you.
Oh, hey.
You want to be a summer fling, huh? There is some divination first, to be sure you have a future together. Watch, what's those tea leaves and read the future from them. Let me see. Oh no, these leaves totally say tragedy awaits us if we date. I'm so sorry. It's not me, it's tea leaves who have spoken. Damn tea leaves, right?
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not looking for love.
How horrible.
At least not with
You cope by impulse buying a parrot off Craigslist. You name your parrot Dad and try to teach it to say, I love you, Sawyer, so you can hear the phrase for once in your life. However, the parrot only ever seems to want to say, someone got the brake lines, Trevor. Stupid fucking parrot. And for Noodles, you finally gathered courage to ask your beloved to watch me or shower with you. A summer fling between you and me? Ah, yes! A summer fling is an essential part of having the best summer ever. Look, I even had it on my list. Almost forgot. Good catch, Noodles. I'm glad I have you around. Let's check summer fling off my list together.
You're my best summer.
The last day of camp was dreamy. You and Dahlia spent hours trying to get as many Monster Scout badges as you could before the meteor shower. You got a badge for learning how to tell apart Blackfoot weasels from Blackfoot albatrosses. You got a badge for helping coach with a very difficult crossword. And you got a badge for learning 15 different ways to kiss. And God, that face! When the meteor shower started, you already earned a new badge in secret for falling in love with a buff, beautiful woman. And the results. Well, we fucked up with Joy, but we won with Dahlia, so I guess that's a good thing. Alright, we did it. We did 2 special things. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, we saw summer coming to an end. We all wondered what could come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedy sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing to the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there, on that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. And this is a stream safe song, with all my friends around the campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start.
Welcome to the streamer version of the credit song.
Damn, okay. It already fucking says it.
Monster Camp, what did you like the most about it? Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you, oh live streamers of the world.
Oh shit.
I was commissioned to write a song about your issues so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise.
Oh shit.
It won't strike you down, down, down. We won't bother you down the line. You will monetize. Streaming Monster Camp.
Amazing.
Won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine.
This song is hilarious.
Monster Camp.
I love it.
Monetize. Playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and
Oh no.
hit the notification bell and whatever. You will make your favorite streamer stay a bit better. Don't you forget it.
I need to find these people.
Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry.
Oh yeah, there's some crowd designers involved with this.
Like losing all your revenue.
A lot of M's.
Getting your third strike, but not with Monster Camp. Streaming Monster Camp. You won't get
As I helped back this game, but I only put in enough money to be able to take the polls, basically. So I probably wouldn't appear in this. Or I might, I just don't know where.
My name is Claudia Martinez. Oh yeah.
Anyway, I was...
For the game, what did you think of it? Come on, just go and buy it.
in trans rights. Hell yes. Alright. Special thanks to everyone for this game.
You'll be just fine. Say goodbye to the streamer version of the credit song. And remember,
We did it.
streaming Monster Camp,
It was cool.
you'll be just fine.
Alright. I like it. We unlocked the Joe Crow. The Hot Shot. Alright. Now, one of the things that this game introduced is every time you finish a game, you get some currency, summer memories. You can go to a meta shop and spend them here. We only got 180 cert right now. Got behind the scenes art, we got cool outfits, got Tracy Nolan values their lives over drink. Go nuts. You can actually buy drinks that you can pick for the choose a drink mode. Basically what we want to do is Stat Smoothie is a very overpowered drink. If we ever get it, it'd be cool. Some of these drinks will have effects on you that are just weird. And others will like boost stats and stuff. Like the full moon will increase everybody's stats by 1. I was subjected to the effects of the redacted drink at one point. Alright. I'm gonna wait before I do anything with this, actually. But I think we're gonna do one more round, because I want to see what the other characters are. Or the other 2 look like in some CGs. And maybe get a chance to romance Milo or perhaps Arabi. 2-player. Could do a short game again. We'll share controller, good as well. Camp Spooky, sage was somewhere dear, some expect you're young, afraid. We've read this part before. But summer has a distinct power of making days inebriate you with possibilities. Life can take a turn at every corner, and it did. Alright, so I went with alternate red and alternate green last time. This I'm going to go with alternate yellow and alternate blue. Abdu.
I know sweat, dude.
Alright. I feel like Abdu would definitely be a fan of the Iron Maiden sleeping bag. That's cool. I also think he'd be a fan of the instant post camera. And something tells me that he would be into the Hellfire Portable Barbecue. And we're gonna go with alternate blue here. Suzanne.
Get an umbrella. It's gonna be stormy.
I think she is the Stormbringer. I feel like Suzanne knows how to have a good time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get her the Book of Orgy Etiquette. The Penguin Mask. Because you gotta know how to throw down the reverse Romanian Wilkinson. And it seems like she would probably drink the very strong insect repellent. So we're going to do that. One might say the Monster Prom has hardened us on highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. I'm going to rename the stream title because the first round I did with Noodles and Sawyer, and this one we're doing with Abdu and Suzanne. Which is actually the New Blood DLC character pack. So I'm going to put that in the description here. Just so you know. Close to last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 2 weeks away. Everyone knew if you're into someone, you're going to watch the damn thing together. So, sounding a powerful pressure invaded us. It was a Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whenever we were asking them, were we shower date? Meteor shower date. It was probably going to be one of 6 people on a bus. Joy Johnson Georgima, 23, badass witch, save roll counts times. Aravi Mishra, hothead adventurer, possessed by a curse, who was most roommate ever. It's Hex. Calculus your hero backward, version 1.5. 1. Fire computer, becomes a robot, ready to experience life to the fullest. Dahlia Akino, 20, buff blue demon, more who has set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, 21, furious demon of taste of destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, Death Raper, troubling user, influencer, probably love, life flowers, earthly pleasures. Alright, bus trip was long, all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. So it's clear, all came down breaking the ice, causing an impression for the right person. The next question is, which of these would be your favorite food? A wine to die for. Whatever gives you the best stats, yummy USB, the nicest squawk, burning hot wings, or a punch to the face. I believe Abdu would definitely be a fan of the best stats. And Suzanne would definitely drink that wine. Abdu, Arafi. Perfect. Whoa, same here, Abdu. I like your style. I'll snacks a lot here. I'll eat anything and everything that even looks like a bagel, but I only eat to fuel my body. Why are you talking about me? What's wrong with enjoying a couple empty carbs every 10 minutes? The only stat I care about raising my bagel craving stat. See what I put up with? At least you understand me, Abdu. I bet camp's gonna be a lot more fun with you around. Zen Milo. Fuck yes. A wine to die for, you say? Oh, darling, don't threaten me with a good time. In all fairness, though, what wine would you die for? It better be a good vintage, with delicious aftertaste, carry you to the afterlife, leaving no stains on your final outfits. This is so intriguing. Suzanne, you have to help me decide what my hypothetical death wine would be while we're at camp. We only had 2 weeks left to war, crushes and conquer our hearts. As I already said, we're young and afraid. We're ready to start. Firstly, into the abyss. Loading.
But first, a snack.
Alright, so Abdu is not very smart and not very fun. Well, something tells me that he's going to err more on the side of being smart about things. Or fun. I don't know. Fuck, it's fun. That day you go diving to see what's at the bottom of the lake. You find a comic book. You pick it up, but it's so interesting you stay there reading it. This is bad since you cannot hold your breath indefinitely. You rush to the surface, but before getting there, you drown a little and some lake water gets in your mouth. Gross. You saw some weird stuff that was in the lake water, like a whole jellyfish, and it's too fun. What was that doing there? You're hoping to run to your gal Ravi, but so far she hasn't been any of the place you expect. The mines, dungeons, the forest. You heard Kamsuka's doing arts and crafts pop-up session, so you go over to pass the time. Or shot to see Aravi already there.
Hex in the house.
Yes, this slump-molded earthenware masterpiece will be one of my finest works yet.
Sup, loser?
Oh, hello there, Abdu. Look at my purgatory burden and suffering. You mean your cravatory of pot dumbing creating? No, I meant what I said the first time. In that case, will you make no complaining at our next rule of compromise? Because you're harshing my pottery buzz. You still have to put up with Hex gets super into any random activity they see on TV and immediately wants to go try it.
Unbelievable.
They watched documentary in Mesopotamia and all they took for it was pot and immediately threw themselves into this obnoxious new hobby. They've been leaving little curse-shaped clay prints all over my nice adventuring gear. Which you've been wearing because I graciously agreed to come to you on quests, just like you graciously indulge my hobbies too, see? That's how this give and take works. Well, I want to give you a punch in the face and take all this clay away from you so you can do something less boring. You think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least a painting is a picture of something.
Move on.
Why can't you let yourself enjoy the newfound love of pottery? Pots are beautiful. The only time I ever care about pots is when I can smash them and get rupees. That may be the only circumstance in which Aravi cares about pots, but
One circumstance is better than no circumstance, so you know just how to use it. Guilt trip. Ask Ravi to make pots to give back to the poor old man whose hundreds of pots she has broken over the last several months. Or, fuck guilt. Ravi should make her own pots, then break those to get rupees. Infinite money. Well. I feel like this is a smart response. And we have absolutely no fucking smarts. The guilt trip is... It was charming. Oh please, he was asking for it. The old man didn't want to have his pot smashed. He wouldn't have just left them out in the open. Of his private house, behind a locked door which I picked, past the wooden fence I jumped over. Fine, whatever. I'll play stupid pots, but I will not enjoy it. That's okay. I will. I'll be your instructor in today's pottery lesson, since I don't want to waste my valuable supplies and amateurs no appreciation for the art form. Abdu and Aravi, the two of you can share that pottery wheel and block of clay. Abdu will stand behind Aravi and romantically guide her hands. That seems pretty contrived. You're not sure if it's Hex's love of pop culture, just writers being lazy, but either way, you or Avi end up having a very intimate ghost-style pottery sequence. By the time a pot is finished, Aravi's gotten really into it. It takes time painstakingly painting details onto the embellished boards the two of you sculpted. Y'all head over to the house of the little man whose pots Aravi had been smashing, apology pot in tow. You knock on the door rather than lockpick or smash it down. The old man opens it and Leela looks terrified upon seeing Aravi. No, wait, I'm here to apologize. Made this pot to replace all the ones I smashed. I'm going to save up rupees till I have enough to return those too. Sorry for only thinking of myself for my adventures. I'll try to be more considerate in the future. The old man smiles broadly and pats Aravi on the head. Don't worry about the rupees, he says. Mostly, I was just sad about the pots. Pottery's my favorite hobby. I don't have much reason to get out of the house anymore these days, and walking makes me tired. I can happily spend hundreds at my pottery wheel, creating new works of art. I love the feeling of clay between my fingers and the sense of pride I have when I have made. Young lady, are you crying? She is sad, remorseful tears. The sincere, heartfelt kind you just have to imagine, because we spend all the art budget on a flowing bowl of salad. We are not accepting criticism at this time. I feel the exact same way about pottery and have ever since 2 hours ago. If I'd known the feeling of creative art, I would have never destroyed yours. Pressed, creating beautiful yet functional clay art is more value than all the rupees in the world. I'm just glad you've learned that lesson. Now why don't you kids come in for a nice day of pot making? I have some great glazes. I'll go grab the lemonade and cookies I finished making. Making pots with the old man is just as wholesome as it sounds. Gives you plus 1 plus 1 more wholeness. Plus you and Ravi get a new, shared hobby.
Don't forget your umbrella.
Jesus. Alright. Well, I have no creativity to speak of, and everything else is pretty balanced. So let's go to Scout HQ. That day in Monster Scouts, y'all learned to identify different animal tracks. First, you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify way more specific tracks. Identify the tracks of a sculptor. Half human, half sculptor. You follow the tracks till you find the legendary beast. The sculptor teaches you the basics of sculpture, and plus 2 creativity. You find yourself trapped in yet another of Coach's interminable safety workshops. Well, we get to see Calculus at least. Okay, here's a scenario for you. You're lost in the woods without any water. How do you survive? Well, the average energetic body is composed of roughly 80% water. A third of one of my companions' blood should be sufficient to keep everyone hydrated.
Good job.
Great, what about you, Milo?
Oh, I'm not worried about water. I prefer champagne.
Okay, now yeah. I like the one thing Cal said, but for different reasons. I won't ask. Alright, next one. There's a runaway trolley battling down some railroad tracks.
Ahead on the tracks, there are 5 people tied up and unable to move. You are standing next to a lever that could switch the trolley into another track. But there was one person on that track as well. What do you do? There's gotta be a way to kill all 6 people, I just know it. Ouch. This is not a survival scenario. This is the classic trolley problem, a thought experiment first proposed by English philosopher Philippa Foot in 1967. You mean English survivalist Philip Foot? No, he doesn't. Look, I googled it. Oh, huh. Chris warned she was a survivalist. Well, I guess the trolley problem doesn't have any practical ramifications after all. I am so glad we agree. I can turn to our regular camp activities such as canoeing and frolic. A few moments later.
Man.
We're tied to some train tracks in the woods. The trolley is coming. Who could have foreseen this? You see, kids? That is why you should always pay attention in safety class. Oh well, at least we'll die together. No, you're not gonna die before you touch a hot groin at this camp. There's innocent satyr manning the lever. He has need to find a way to convince him to pull the lever and kill the guy in the other track. Oh god. It explains to the satyr that inaction itself is an action. By not flipping the lever, he is choosing to kill you all. Start a loud conversation about all the ways you plan to benefit monster kind if you survive. Well, I don't know if any of these would particularly lean to boldness. I feel like being loud is a bold thing. Oh, it's charming. Okay, close enough. You whisper your plan to your friends. They seem to be on board, except for Dolly, who's trying to bite through the trolley tracks. I say, friends, it is a shame that we will all perish before completing our grand humanitarian project, which is... Yes, says Satyr, clearly interested. An app. An app. I love apps, says Satyr. An app for what? An app that helps you, Dolly, help me out. What was that, says Satyr. I can't hear you with that train track in your mouth. I said, an app that helps you make tough moral decisions. Oh wow, says Satyr. Wish I had that app right about now. Yes, well if you let that trolley hit us, you'll never get it, because we'll be dead, which is a thing that can happen to all of us or whatever. Well, that makes my decision a lot easier, says the satyr, flipping the lever and dooming the guy in your track to a horrible death. Thanks, guys. He helps untie you from the track. Damn that roving melodrama villain for tying you up and leaving you there. And then steps back expectantly. Well, can you share that with you now? Of course. I have actually been working on a moral decision-making app for some time now. I'm hoping it will help me understand why murder is wrong, but war is fine. Great, let's test it. I'm gonna ask if it was right to save you all from the trolley. Survey says... No. The guy who died was a renowned pediatric heart surgeon. 11 children will die today when he fails to show up for transplant surgeries. Well, at least you saved. He had also perfected a cure for trolley-related injuries, which he had not yet shared with anyone. He could have saved all of you if only he'd lived.
You've made this old
Well, live and learn, am I right, kids? Or don't live and don't learn. The choice is yours. Safety. You leave the devastated satyr to contemplate his decision, while you frolic with your totally alive friends. You gain +2 fun, +1 creativity, and +0 regrets. Let's trade places. Everyone choose an object. Say your choice out loud to your players for clicking. It's because I'm doing this solo. And I'm doing this merely for testing things. In a sense. Suzanne will choose a knife. And Abdu will choose pencil. Well, Well, if everyone fucking dies on 100 years, knives are no longer relevant. Then again, neither are pencils. Close enough. Evening. To settle in.
Don't forget your umbrella.
Alright. Well. If you could stand get Sis Marsha some fun. Gonna send her to the... That day at the Camp Dome, you all played a classic children's game, The Floor's Lava Twist, Floor's Lava. We've seen the lava one. Lava will die. You have to throw a lightning bolt. Oh god. It looks great. It does, you gain charm. Afterwards, you end up vying with Milo. You're sharing a hammock, curled up close to each other. And you're both checking your phones. Hell yeah, what could be more emotionally intimate than quietly strolling right beside your #1 summer crush? Suddenly, Milo's phone starts blowing up. Granted, Milo's phone is always blowing up, but right now it's worse than usual.
Hey, darling.
Oh, you look so jealous, dear. Just a work text. I keep telling the head office not to contact you when I'm taking a staycation, but I suppose this reaping is urgent. Oh, another day, another... Oh! Oh my god. This is a little awkward, isn't it? Well, not awkward for you, because you don't know yet. I shouldn't tell you. Well, I can't resist a little gossip. Listen, Suzanne, I don't usually disclose proprietary information. I just got a gig for next week to collect your soul. Huh? I was gonna reap your soul. That sounds super terrifying and also a little bit hot. Guess right if this means you're going to die next week. Short answer, yep, you're totally gonna die. Long answer, life, death, and fate are weird and messy, and it's hard to say 100% because of quantum nonsense, but if I'm getting the gig, yeah, you're gonna die. Congrats! Holy shit, it's the most awkward news you ever received while lying in a hammock. You start to freak out. No, Suzanne, don't freak out. I'm an expert, and I promise you, it's not as scary as it seems. Death reminds us of the profound, infinite beauty of life. And realistically, it's not like you're immortal or anything. Sorry, Mercy Bro, death is gonna find you eventually, boo. To be quite honest, I'm actually doing you a huge favor letting you know ahead of time. My gift to you, the opportunity to go out with a bang.
This is the first day of the rest of your life.
Let's make this last week of your life the best week of your life. We'll spend every moment together. We'll end up with a huge party, celebration of Suzanne. A whole week of Milo. That sounds like heaven and exciting enough to distract you from your imminent death. You're in.
Aesthetics on point.
Lovely. God, you're going to get so many posthumous followers. Most jealous. Oh, we should start considering the party stack right away. We need some big memorable main event at the party. Something that'll honor your true essence, Suzanne. And Avi, it should be Snapchat friendly. Any ideas? Your time to shine. Quick was perfect way to 1. Entertain your party guests, and 2. Commemorate your entire existence. And 3. Impress Milo. Oh god. You'll narrate the epic tale of your life through a profound carnal medium of interpretive dance. Or you'll have your friends give toasts in your honor. It'll be emotionally moving, and everyone will get shit-faced. 2 birds, 1 stone. Second one, I think because that relies on talking to other people, it's probably a charm-based thing, which we are actually good on. The other one, I'm assuming is creativity because it's interpretive dance. I'm gonna go with the toasting thing.
Magnificent.
Ah, that's perfect. You'll be celebrating your life and intertwining it with the lives of the people you've loved. I have no idea you're so profound, Suzanne. But if I know anything about drunken party toasts, we're going to need pre-approval in these speeches. We've got no choice but to conduct a rehearsal immediately. You spend the afternoon getting all of your friends together, and breaking the big news. You're dying next week. Shockingly, they all seem pretty okay with it. You all humbly request that they'll deliver a toast for you at the party. And just to be safe, you write the speeches yourself.
Hello, darlings.
Alright, lovely people. Welcome to rehearsal for Suzanne's elegant end-of-life blowout bash. Let's proceed with the heartfelt eulogies.
Oh.
Oh my god, I can't believe Stan's dying. I'm like, totally sad about it. Wah! But honestly, being dead totally isn't even a thing. Ghosts have more fun. My favorite memory of Suzanne is when, she saved the school bus of orphans from falling into a pit of lava using her hermetic thick ass cheeks.
To work, twerk.
Damn! Anyway, Anyway, let's pour one out for Suzanne, and pour one out for Suzanne's butt. Those cheeks will be missed.
This cannot be for real.
Okay, am I the only person who's kind of weirded out that Suzanne's apparently dying next week? No, just me? Cool. Anyway, Suzanne was apparently the most emotionally intelligent, thoughtful, and woke friend I've ever had. Here's to you.
Nice try.
Suzanne, you don't think people will actually fall for this, do you?
Make some space for Dahlia!
She's in the mech. Ahem. Gather, one and all. I shall read aloud a speech commemorating Suzanne. A speech I definitely wrote myself. Besides me, Suzanne was the greatest warrior of all time. Her legacy shall be written in the stars next to Hercules and Orion. I drink in her honor.
Every moment is
What?
beautiful.
What incredible toast, everyone. I think it's quite clear Suzanne's touched many lives, including mine. Here's one last rehearsal toast from yours truly. Suzanne's a silly goose. We're all aware of that. We must remember that geese are some of the sweetest, cutest birds in the whole wide world.
Never stop.
I thought I knew what it meant to really fall in love with life. But watching Suzanne's constant, elegant failures taught me that lesson all over again. Cheers, Bay. That went shockingly well. Y'all spend the rest of the day getting totally drunk with your friends, practice for your party. All that tomfoolery ends you plus 3 creativity.
Gotta practice some tricks.
Cool. Abdu needs to go to the woods. While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. We've seen this one before, actually. You gain +2 smarts from the Vaporwave God. After that, you head to the lake of Hex and Aravi. Aravi's testing out her new Zora armor, and you're helping Hex chug as much lake water as possible.
Such big stats.
That is a dope outfit, actually. That's so awesome, you guys. I can breathe on the water and do a whirlpool attack. God, I'm so glad I spent 200 million rupees on these graves. I need to drink water. Alright, we've drank.
Nice.
Sorry, I'll have those whole lake water. I'm trying to say, fuck yeah, this is fun as shit. Lake time of Abdu, fucking classic vibes. Okay, I don't think that appeared in stream. Suddenly y'all hear a weird voice calling for you across the lake. Hail adventurous, heed my message. You'll look over to see a messenger emerge from the trees. He's holding a leather scroll and you're super stressed out. Oh, that messenger looks familiar. I swear I recognize him. Maybe someone I cursed in the past? Adventurer Ravi, Adventurer Hex, Adventurer Abdu. I've searched for many moons to deliver. Yeah, you got an important message for us, life or death, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal, give me the scroll, noob. Messenger gives Ravi the scroll. Right afterwards, he collapses underground. He appears to be dead. Should have had stamina potion, am I right? Anyway, it looks like the scroll says, venture to the northern wood. Bring this scroll. The ring of sustenance awaits you.
Adventure awaits.
You guys,
Bye.
this scroll is main quest energy. It's kind of weird, but I bet it's an invitation to a dope-ass dungeon. Oh, I can smell the loot already. Holy shit. Hold everything. I just realized why I recognize this messenger. He's an actor. I saw him on TV in a commercial for that new bagel place that's opening up around here. Then if he's an actor, that can only mean the Ring of Sustenance is a new bagel store. Ravi, that scroll's a dope-ass girl marketing advertisement. Yes! Ugh, no, it's definitely a dungeon invite. Not everything's about bagels, Hex. And the Ring of Sustenance is a super dumb name for a bagel store. Not everything's about motherfucking dungeons, little Miss Dungeon liker. You know what, Hex? I do like dungeons. I'm not ashamed of it, you green fart cloud. Off my shorts, you loser ass, Sundari ass, RPG ass, nasty smelling ass, full inventory ass, Koopa Troopa looking ass, bitch. Oh, hell yeah. He even waiting for Hex and Ravi to have an argument so you can support one of them in a heroic gesture of romantic friendship. Pick a side. Hex is right, I just found Esther's IMDb page. His name is Todd Zombiehead, he's definitely an actor. Or Ravi's right, there's no actor I can prove it by hurling his corpse into the sea. Well. I feel like it requires some intelligence to find his IMDb page. I'm gonna hurl his corpse to the sea. Abdu, I think that messenger's an actor, so I don't think he's actually dead. Probably would have been super chill to throw.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's throw that corpse into the sea. Probably sort of psyched about your corpse hurling idea. You said you drive the corpse to a nearby cliff overlooking the majestic stormy ocean.
Ugh.
Damn, those are some big waves. Kind of makes you think about how small and significant y'all are, am I right?
Over it.
Psych, the ocean can eat my ass. Shut up, Hex. Okay, Abdu, time to hurl. I'm thinking we do a classic dead or alive test. We toss it in. If it floats, it was a corpse. If it doesn't float, then we got all the experience points for killing the messenger. It's a win-win. God, I can't believe I have to put down my pizza roll blasted goldfish and be the fucking voice of reason here. I hate being a voice of reason. It's not a vibe. Holy shit, that makes zero sense, Ravi. We got totally distracted. You know, this guy's actually dead. It doesn't help us figure out the scrolls. Oh my god, just let me throw this corpse into the ocean. I know it doesn't help us that much, but I don't want to toss him. I didn't throw a body off a cliff in like 2 whole months. You know what? Do it. Eat that man back to Mother Ocean. This'll be a message I give Ted. Yes! Okay, Abdu, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hurl! You throw the messenger to the ocean. His body hits the water and makes a huge splash. You'll have a big laugh about it and high-five each other.
Play of the
See?
game.
This totally proves my point. Throwing corpses into the sea kicks ass. I'm thinking I still ready the bagel shop, but I'll admit that splash was dope. I was planning to follow the scroll to Northern Woods.
Let's adventure to
Fuck yeah! You're coming too, Abdu. We should make this you our third-party member for this quest. I know you're level 3, but don't worry. I'll keep you safe while we're in dungeons. Just stay close to me, okay? Wait. Did I gain nothing from that? Oh god, I gained nothing from that. Everyone chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud. The other players were clicking. Oh fuck. Am I actually going on an adventure with Ravi? Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that Abdu's going for Johnny Depp, and Suzanne is probably gonna be Taylor Swift. Or is based on which celebrity is most likely to be a diehard fan, much smaller celebrity in a very sincere and wholesome way. It's hard to bang now. Johnny Depp. Nighttime. Well, let's see.
Fuck yeah, s'more time.
Everyone sit on a blanket.
What a beautiful cloudy night.
Want a joint?
You sit with Abdu. You weren't about to let her be alone during the campfire. You had a nice conversation about your biggest dreams and fears. Flamingos are heavily mentioned, but we won't disclose it if they weren't part of if they were part of the dreams or the fears part of the conversation. You both gain +1, +2 charm. Fuck yes. Bring out your flask. Let's gamble. That weekend you visit your good pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. Bueno, look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? Abdu gets AB blood. Quite appealing, right? I don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I was having this mystery box at this point. Who knows what you drink? Is AB blood a good idea? I'm gonna drink the blood. That's testing your common sense, and you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. In the sangria. You take the drink of the day. Would you prefer the mystery box? I'm curious as to see what this does. That's testing your common sense. You chose a drink. Ah, the delicious sangria. Maintained her concoction for lots of heart. My calculations are correct. It should be with the joy de vivre and the charm of the Mediterranean people.
Like drinking
And holy shit,
wine in a bar.
that is charm. Abdu, we'll drink the blood. A baby blood is not exactly a drink, but an experiment in conducting. I try to take blood from all your friends using magic means, then I transfuse it to you. If the spell works right, you should absorb a bit of each stat from everybody.
This one tasted fun.
Oh shit!
Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, Osiris.
Jesus. Well, that like. Okay, I think that decreased all of her stats by 1. Increased all my stats by 1. That is what happened here. Let's trade places. I'm gonna say that Abdu chooses blood, or a very rare steak, and Suzanne is going to choose, I don't know, a burger. Well, the rare steak is plotting our demise. Morning comes.
Gotta practice some tricks.
Alright. Well, while you're hiking through the woods, you actually step on a pile of leaves covering a massive hole. It was a trap! An evil goblin hunter. Is it a goblin hunter or someone who hunts goblins? You'll never know. Appears. They're the one who put the trap there. This is it. You're done. You get ready to brace death. But the goblin hunter only set the trap to get someone to help them do their math homework. They only let you leave if you help them. You don't have any other option here. It's a bit boring, but you actually learn some useful calculus. You gain 2 smarts. A few hours later, you're out adventuring for Avi and Hex. Y'all follow the scroll for that messenger, and now you're deep in the northern woods. You've already found several environmental puzzles and a few cryptic clues. If you solve a puzzle, you draw closer to the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance. Strangely, all these puzzles and clues so far have been vaguely bagel-themed. Whoa. Once I rearranged these glowing stones to spell locks, a scroll appeared. Damn, this is a dope-ass Gorilla Bagel shop marketing. This promo slaps.
Shut up.
Last time, Hex, these clues are leading us to a dungeon, not a fucking bagel store. So obvious. Ugh. You'll see when we get there. What does the scroll say? Psst, whatever, bagel hater. The scroll says, you're at the end of your quest. Triumphant adventures. Walk 2 miles to the north. The ring awaits you there. Whoa. Finally, we saw these annoying intro puzzles. Now we get to dive headfirst into a sweet dunge. God, I hope it's multi-level with a super complicated layout. Totes, just in case it ends up being a bagel shop, I should prep first. Gotta make sure my patented cream cheese utility bowl is full of maximum flavors. Gross, but also, yeah, we should get ready. I should head back to my stash and optimize the inventory. I'm all short range, high damage right now, if you know what I mean. Ari puts a bag over your head and leads you to her nearest full-stock weapon stash. She starts reviewing her inventory. Okay, just gotta pack enough for a full dungeon run. Let's go 20 green potions for healing, and 20 red potions for mana, and 400 apples, because they need quick plus 5 health. I'll need all 128 different types of crafting materials. Those are unpredictable. You never know when your mini-boss is going to be wicking against a radium core. And there I have my weapons, Avi. As of now, I've got 8 swords, 14 crossbows equipped, each with slightly different attack and range stats. Those are all 100% necessary.
Boring.
Damn, Ravi. Where's my horny addiction called? They all want their absurd collection of useless shit back. Okay, I have one last inventory spot open. Oh, I know. I'll take the Axe of Golden Demise. I looted off a Lightning Warlock mini-boss last week. Fuck that, Ravi. We know we share inventory space. I needed that slot. I'm letting it covered in schmear, so I gotta take my package of 200 paper napkins. Napkins? They're complete waste of inventory space. We're going to be fighting that dungeon, okay? I don't have time for your snack food nonsense. Dude, you take up like 99% of the inventory space. You can't give me one slot? Where'd you learn to survive? Toy school? Ravi and Hex are fighting again, but luckily for them, you're an expert at conflict resolution. What's the best use for Ravi's last precious inventory slot? Oh god. Gomez isn't flying manually first slicing bagels, chopping them perfectly in half. Or Ravi, now he's just tiny shields. Might not give a huge offensive boast, but you've got 200 of them. Mamma mia, that's a lot of shield.
Well, what should we do? I like the idea of. I know that she has a lot more weapons. I don't know if this is actually gonna mean anything. It's a problem. We didn't gain stats from the last one is the thing, which is fucking weird. So well, it's fun. Bullshit, Abdu. You're making up a dumb lie, trick me, and impress Ravi. Not gonna fall for it like all the R8s around here.
Oh.
No, he is right. The axe of Golden Demise is a pinnacle of red slicing weaponry. I'll prove it. Ravi equips the axe with Golden Demise, her default weapon. She now has immunity against lightning-based attacks. Alright, I'm ready. Now you see a test bagel. Hex, got one on you? You know I do, mofo. Hex summons a bagel out of thin air. It's impressive, but also unsettling. Where the fuck did that bagel come from? Was it in their pocket, or was this one of Hex's supernatural abilities? Can he summon bagels? I'm the narrator, and I don't know. Narrator is a character in all of themselves. Throw a bagel at me as hard as you can. I'll show you the true power of the X Golden Demise. Believe it! Whatevs.
Bagels.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Bagel yeet! The bagel flies through the air, and Robbie slices it through it perfectly. The X Golden Demise shimmers his legendary blade, parts to bread in twain. Robbie's technique was so flawless that she somehow toasted the bagel. One slice lands in Hex's hand, the other lands in your hand. Toasty.
Sick.
Oh my god, I was so wrong. This thing is awesome. Fuck the napkins. This unbelievably sharp murder weapon is the ultimate bagel eating accessory. Yep. Wait, she said pog. Yep. Didn't you read the flavor text? The axe was carved by a legendary blacksmith who was made out of bread. Right, Abdu? Psst. Thanks. I really want to test this bad boy. In a dungeon, I'll slaughter a goblin in your honor. Once again, your conflict resolution skills have saved the day. Now prepare yourself. The ring of sustenance awaits.
Make way for the
No,
door.
we aren't getting stats from this. Okay. And oh shit, she needed to go to the woods. Fuck. Okay. Well, she can use boldness. That day, you venture into the haunted manor. Everything is going fine, reassured how brave you are. When suddenly a ghost, or is just someone wearing a blanket of two holes, so hard to tell the difference, appears and whispers in your ear. Remember, one day, you'll be long gone, and no one will remember you. All the struggle you endure to become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing. The ghost leaves while you take all that in, gaining plus 2 boldness in the process. Since you're dying next week, Melo's been helping you live your last days of fullest. Currently, the two of you are getting a super fancy pedicure when little fish eat the dead skin off your feet. Feels amazing and it's hella IG worthy.
Milo Belladonna, here at last.
You know, when I was playing this game with Space Trash and Necro Junkie, I thought it was Milo and Space Trash thought it was Milo. With the way Milo said their name, I was right. Ah, that really hits the spot. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Fish give better pedicures than people. I need some R&R. This non-stop life celebrating with you has been all-consuming, but honestly, I can't remember the last time I had so much fun. Milo looks at you with such bedroom eyes. Your heart starts to race. It's a tender moment. While we're enjoying this tender moment, I thought we could talk dates for your end-of-life bash. I haven't really immersed myself in preparation, Suzanne. This might be some of the finest party-planning work of my entire career. First off, the venue is insane. I got my boss to let me borrow her interdimensional penthouse. The ceiling is made of diamonds, and the bodyguards are literally 4-dimensional. We're gonna do this huge dramatic entrance for you where you burst out of a coffin. Cute, right? The coffin outfit is the perfect amount of slutty, trust me. Oh, you're not gonna believe the guest list. Oh, basic sure, but we have some huge guests on here. I did not realize you had this kind of pull, darling. Keep on the DL, but we got several prominent ghosts coming. Both Edison and Tesla, so things should get interesting.
But still, I feel like something's missing. I feel like we need a big, mind-blowing VIP surprise guest.
Magnificent.
Someone who show up halfway through the party, uninvited, have a poetic final embrace with you. Real moment, you know? Does anyone come to mind? Maybe a long-lost twin from who you're separated at birth that I've never actually met? Milo's right. You definitely need to kick out a special guest for your party. You don't have any long-lost twins that you know about, but you do know the perfect VIP to invite. Because I have 4 smarts, I now need to play this ironically smart. Jesus. While I feel like the obstetrician would be good poetic justice and would be fun, I don't know if that would be a good idea. What about you? This is someone altered version of yourself in our timelines. I feel like that could also be smart, is the thing, because it involves you having to do some weird thing. Fuck. Oh! Excuse me, your obstetrician? Are you close or something? Milo's doubtful, but you stand firm. You whip out your phone and call up Dr. John, the obstetrician who birthed you. Why, of course, I'll be the special guest at your party, Suzanne. In fact, I'll come discuss the details with you right now. That's how important you are to me. Within a few moments, you hear the whirring of a helicopter overhead. A fancy-looking man drops down from choppers. Your obstetrician, Dr. John. Oh my god, is that Elton John? Dear God, Suzanne, your obstetrician is Dr. Elton John? Why didn't you say that earlier? I'm so excited, he made me slightly raise my voice. That's happened to me in like 2 decades. Ah, you must be Milo, Suzanne's beloved Reaper. Yes, it's me, Dr. Elton John. Cheerio. I was knighted, so my full title is technically Sir Dr. Elton John.
Hello, darling.
It's a big pleasure. Big fan, Avi. I'm sure you're wondering about the deep, meaningful connection between me and Suzanne. Let me tell you the tale. You see, I used to be a world-renowned obstetrician, but the birth of Suzanne changed her life forever. As I watched Suzanne's mother suffer through a 52-hour labor, I was struck with the profound beauty of all living things. It was such a meaningful, poetic birth that I was inspired to leave my medical career behind and become a musician. In a way, all my success, my 5 Grammy Awards, my 2 Oscars, and of course, my beloved Disney Legends Award, are all thanks to Suzanne.
You're trending, darling.
That makes perfect sense. You know, now that I think about it, I can sense the essence of Suzanne as the underlying fabric of all your songs. Exactly. And that's why I'm honored to be your special party VIP. I even waived my appearance fees. Now, what say the 3 of us go take my chopper for a joyride? Life is short, after all. You and Milo go for a helicopter ride with motherfucking Sir Dr. Elton John. Milo is super impressed. It's the best day of your life, easily. And you've still got plenty of Milo quality time left before you die. You gain +3 charm and a very mature outlook on your own mortality. She's really fucking charming. She's a celebrity, so I trust how loud our players were clicking. Suzanne is going with Elton John. And I'm going to say Abdu goes with Patrick Stewart. Well, I'll make Suzanne go first, then Abdu a second. Alright, evening. Jesus. Okay.
My turn.
She needs to go increase her brain. While hiking through the woods, you're approached by an NPC who has a quest for you. You can tell she's an NPC because she only says the same 4 things over and over and keeps doing the same idle animation. The NPC's quest is to deliver a very important scroll to her father. She makes it extremely clear that no one else is allowed to read it, or terrible things will happen. You read it, of course. It turns out her father's secret recipe is a perfect peach cobbler. Looks like her dad's never going to make that famed dessert in time for the NPC family potluck, but because you eat the recipe scroll and gain +2 smarts. Shit. You're going to die in less than 48 hours, but honestly, this has been the best week of your entire life. And it's all thanks to Milo. They've been spending every moment with you, planning your big party, helping you celebrate all the best parts of being alive. Also in Arpiga clothes. Currently, two of you are admiring some blooming pink cherry blossom trees together. In a private garden, of course. No peasants around to obstruct your view. Aren't the blossoms gorgeous, Suzanne? Technically, cherry blossoms are supposed to bloom in the spring, not this summer. I call it a few favors of nature so you can see them now. It'd be a downright tragedy if you died before seeing these flowers, after all. Milo sighs happily, leans on your shoulder. They whip out their phone and start texting. You realize this is one of your favorite parts of life. Quiet, comfortable silence while someone you adore is texting right beside you. You enjoy the moment. Oh, look, Suzanne. The caterer for a party just confirmed they can make the amuse-bouche look like a tiny version of their face. Thank God. My, I can't believe that this party is tomorrow. The flies by so quickly. By the way, have you started contemplating your big party toast? It'll be the total climax of the evening, and really, the encapsulation of what made your life worth living. No pressure, though.
Hey, darling.
Why don't you read what we have so far, darling? I'm sure I'll be thoroughly impressed with your profundity. Okay, it's time to impress the fuck out of Milo with your big party speech. You've been working on it, so this should be pretty easy. You also have to make up 2 poetic metaphors and 1 mind-blowing closing line. Here goes. Oh, fuck! Okay. This is neat. My favorite ice cream flavor. I'm going to say that a decadent juicy peach to be enjoyed to last bite will be the favorite flavor. Or it might not even connect to it, who knows. Jesus, okay. As I prepare to leave, I want to tell you all about the thing I think everybody should do at least once before leaving this room. We should all. We can type. We shall all dookie.
My aesthetics are
Ah, yes, yes! Your words ring so true, so wise. I've brought death to so many people. I couldn't have put it better myself. Death truly is my favorite ice cream flavor. When you think of it like that, my job as Grim Reaper requires a whole new layer of meaning, doesn't it? And life? Life, such poetry, Suzanne. You think life and death make so much sense. Of course, if life was clearly a decadent, juicy peach to be enjoyed to the last bite, it can only end with my favorite ice cream flavor. Those two things such a perfect complement for each other, such an obvious balance. Ah, when you put it like that, you make me fall in love with life all over again. Suzanne, I didn't know you had such poetry in your heart. Thank you for sharing it with me. Finding poetry in life may sound cheesy, but it is so necessary. Sadly, there are so many people spending their days complaining and focusing on what makes them hurt. So much frustration, anger, and sadness. It's true that life can be hard, but it's not a good or a bad thing. It's a complicated entanglement of many things that spin and spin, till it stops spinning when you least expect it. Will you welcome death as the final chapter of all the delicious things your soul savored? Will you ask yourself why you never got the chance to dookie as you realize that all it could be and wasn't? Then there's other people, the ones that, as you say, see life as a decadent, juicy peach to be enjoyed to the last bite. It is so sweet to watch them all die. Their soul truly sings, Suzanne, as they've found the little miracles hidden there day by day. Them are all the kisses, all the dances, all the laughter, every celebration where they end up embracing the sun as it rises, surrounded by loved ones, so imbricated of life.
magnificent.
They look so at peace, and as they take my hand, they tell me about all these beautiful memories. Milo takes your hand. How can you not love life when, in between all the pain, there's potential to harbor all that raw, aggressive beauty?
Every moment is beautiful.
Isn't everything weird and wonderful? If we had only met before, we had had more time, we could doogie together. Imagine that.
You're killing it.
No, I choose to focus on what's good. I am happy that we met now, Suzanne. And I got to know you this well before you go. Come! Milo posing to a vibrant, passionate dance. Tomorrow will be a sad day, but also a wonderful day. Let's dance to life, and to all that makes this wild ride something so memorable. And to you and me.
Life is a gift.
Let's dance forever till the world ends. Dance with me. They look at you so intensely. It's like they pierce the very core of yourself. Ah, so close to the end. And yet feeling like life is just blossoming such a feast of emotions. But who cares? Today you dance. Today you dance forever.
So many places to go.
Alright, well, there's that. I'm just gonna go to the fucking manor. You go to the haunted manor to gain some boldness, since you found a brochure to promise some boldness if you visited. Instead, you find a mischievous demon, probably the thing that you're holding. It was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon would take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't to find mischievous demons who fool people into giving years of their life up, so you win and the demon has to give you +2 bonus. Fuck yeah. Afterwards, you meet Ravi and Hex. Ever since you received that mysterious scroll, you three have been on a long, arduous quest. You've solved countless puzzles, followed clue after clue, prepped your inventory. And now you're finally here, the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance.
Boring.
What the fuck? It's just a big dumb wall. This isn't a bagel shop or a dungeon. I want a refund.
Adventure awaits.
Oh, that's not just a wall. Check out the weird markings. Gotta insert this scepter from the second puzzle, and there, that should do it. Suddenly, the ground below you starts shaking. The wall crumbles away and opens up a huge, dark cavern. You hear that telltale door-opening music cue. You also hear a deep, mysterious voice emanating from the cavern. Adventures. If you seek the Ring of Sustenance, triumph over evil in this dungeon of bread. Yes, that's a motherfucking dungeon. I told you so, ha! You're right. It's not arguing that music cue. Let's get this over with Ravi. At least let me eat some bread demon flesh while we're in there. Y'all head into the Dungeon of Bread, and Ravi is absolutely crushing it. She solves 3 puzzles immediately and finds the dungeon map without taking any damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, dungeon maps suck. Why'd you need a map of the dungeon? What is this, school? Are you kidding me? Dungeon map is half the fun. I think it's even better when you get the compass. Arawi takes out the mini-boss in 3 hits and locks down the boss key. Soon, you arrive at the boss chamber. It's quiet. Too quiet. This is gonna be such a sick boss fight. Check out that huge lava pit in the middle of the room. Pretty dodgy if you ask me. I bet the boss is gonna pop out of... Ah! Arawi was totally right. The dungeon boss leaps out of the huge pit of lava. It's a massive fire-breathing lizard. You pieces of shit coming to my house! Dungeon boss roars. Fucking fight me to the death! Yikes. You cower in the corner while Ravi battles the dungeon boss. She dodges attacks and gets a few parries, but her attacks don't seem to be working.
Unbelievable.
Shit! Why isn't it taking any damage? This is a bread-based dungeon. I ain't expect the fire-type boss. My weapons aren't optimized for this. Holy shit, we're gonna die. I can't die. I thought there was a fridge waiting for me. Calm down. You need to figure out the dungeon boss's weakness. Everyone has weakness, right? Can't believe I'm saying this, but Abdu, I need your help. You're going to help Ravi, or going to literally die trying. Quick, what's the best way to figure out the dungeon boss's fatal weakness? I feel like hacking involves smartness, and we don't quite have the smartness, but we do have some charm. Let's attack its heart. Psychological warfare. Getting into the dungeon boss's messy past relationships? Damn, Abdu, you're kind of ruthless, huh? You whip out your phone. After a few minutes of internet stalking, you find the dungeon boss's Facebook profile. You check out its profile pictures. Looks like the boss used to date a warlock named Gerard. You send Gerard a friend request and DM him, asking if he'll tell you the dungeon boss weak points. Gerard texts you back right away. He says, I'll tell you everything. Dungeon boss is the worst boy of all time. Anything he can do to hurt that fire lizard, like he hurt me. His biggest weakness? Insecurity. He'll get super defensive if you mention his parents at all, because he's so scared of being a disappointment to them.
Oh.
Not what I expected, but I'm glad I equipped this bracelet of cruel words just in case. Hey, lizard face! You're total disappointment to your parents!
Sorry, I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? Is that what you wanted me to say, Mom? Roar.
What? It's totally working. He's getting super distracted with his own emotional baggage. Gerard texts you again. He's probably breathing fire and shaking the ground with rage by now, which means he's super vulnerable. Throw a bomb in his mouth. Holy shit, of course. Classic bomb in open mouth strategy. Why didn't I think of that? Howdy, you're a genius. He throws a bomb to a dungeon boss' mouth. It explodes in a cloud of black dust. And a ring of sustenance appears in the middle of the chamber. You did it. Damn, this ring of sustenance is awesome. When it's covered, I get 14 plus 14 boost my reaction speed, and any damage taken is reduced by half. Plus, it can produce a supply of freshly baked mega bread.
This success
Best
tastes
dungeon ever.
burrito.
Whoa, victory is ours, and thanks for shaving my ass back there, Abdu. I knew I could count on you. Your adventuring skills have earned you Ravi's respect, and a fresh serving of mega bread. The bread gives you a new heart container along with plus 3 smarts. Well, okay.
Let's storm this.
That was weird. Okay, so Suzanne, obviously,
Let's go with the flow.
and Abdu is going for Ravi. You helped her solve a dungeon.
Let's go with the flow.
You seek out your favorite monster slayer.
Adventure awaits.
Hey Abdu, there's no time for talking. Adventure awaits. Aravi grabs your hand and whisks you away on another adventure. She doesn't talk much, but you learn talking is not her thing. She's a woman of action, and through her action, you bond. You go on an intense dungeon crawling session together. You slay and you loot. It's okay, she got her way of connecting with her feelings. You feel like you can wait. It's hard to keep up with Ravi, but the good news is, after all your plundering and battling,
You got a sponge?
there's also time for relaxing. And when the intensity of the battle wears off, Ravi seems to lower her guard. She may not confess her feelings today, but there's time. Today, what she does is ask you to wash her back. For now, that's more than enough.
Let's storm this camp.
Suzanne, today is the day. Today you die. Hey Suzanne, we both know what happens now. Are you ready? As ready as you'll ever be. Your big party goes off without a hitch. It's a true celebration of life, your life. After several hours of dancing and fun, everyone has gone to watch meteor shower elsewhere. It's been beautiful, hasn't it? I love doing this with you. I didn't know you that well before, but now that I've helped arrange celebration of life, I think I know you much more better. I must admit, I like what I see. Okay, should have any moment now. I'll get a ping on my phone for the gig. I asked to take any gig nearby tonight, so I should be the one bringing you to the other side. You hold hands and wait. And wait. Weird. Let me check something. Oh. Oh. Okay, so funny story. I think I misread the gig. It wasn't you who's dying tonight, but another, Suzanne. It's a pretty common name, you know? I finally paid a bit more attention to my gigs. My bad. So, you're not going to die? I mean, you will someday, but not tonight. Still, we keep on celebrating life, if you know what I mean. Milo starts undressing while entering the lake. They throw you a short, suggestive glance.
Don't dream it. Be it.
Your heart stops for a second, but like in a good way. You join Milo in the lake. They're so free, so in love with life. It's inspiring. You can learn a lot from them, like how meaningless it is to worry about death. You can spend every minute basking in the earthly wonders of being alive. And that night, you celebrate life in a feast of flesh and desire. Well, shit. That was wild. Holy God. I was not expecting to get a double success tonight. I was expecting absolute and utter failure. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. I felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, it was all summer coming for an end. We all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders, adventures in store for us. Now I'm older, I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. All nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss, every laugh, now a consolation will always find while gazing at the starry nights. No matter how many years go by. And we've done this song before. Here's unlock the ectoplasm. You unlock the casket wine. Here's unlock the low-cost energy drink. Jesus. Here's unlock the loyalty lemonade. Alright. We did it. We fucking did it. Oh god. We fucking did it. Well, you know. The weird times have come. And the time has actually come. To take you to another side. Thanks for joining me for this adventure today. Tune in roughly about 2:30, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to Ted Green Eagles' channel. In fact, I'm going to do a shout out right now for the guy. Right over here. That channel is where I'll be tomorrow around the early afternoon, like 2:30, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining me today. We all have a good and fantabulous night. That was fun. Glad I got to see the mechanics there.